Hello everyone, this is Brawlmaster47 here, and today we're going to be doing something I haven't done in a while. We're getting back into the Let's Play spirit, and today we're going to be playing ReCore. And why do I not have... Oops. There we go. I'll leave it in the video. That's alright. I don't intend to stream Let's Plays in case you guys are wondering. Reason is, I just don't think it's necessary. I mean, yes, I will stream some videos if I just play them, like, with, say, my friends or something like that. But for Let's Plays, nah. I just intend them just to be for YouTube, and that's what it's gonna be. And yes, I do have been streaming lately. Also, in case you don't know, ReCore is very famous for its long loading times. Doggy! Alright. Now yes, I have played this game before, but just keep in mind that when I go through this will not be a blind Let's Play. Well, it might, when I get up to a certain point. But we'll see. I have played the trial of this before I purchased this, and I thought it was pretty good. It has a combination of Destiny and Metroidvania to it. And after trying it out, I was like, hey, this would be good for a Let's Play. And so, here we are. The planet Far Eden. Long after the Dust Devil Plague on Earth. Not the Plague. Not Plague Incorporated.
Far Eden. It wasn't supposed to be like this. But if anyone can set things right, Joule, I knew it would be you.
Okay, we're looking for a power source. It's the only way we're going to get our crawler back online. Do you have the scent mech? Then let's track it down.
Alright, so when you play this game, you are in full control of a human by the name of Joule. She can dash, she can double jump. She's got an energy rifle that can fire in bursts. So yes. When I was looking at reviews for this game, people would claim this to be something similar to like Mega Man, but honestly, I don't think it's like that. And by the way, this game has a lot of platforming. So yes, when you aim your weapon, you can fire in bursts, or you can hold down the right bumper to charge. With this one as it is, it hits your main target, plus Plus, on impact, it spreads any damage to nearby enemies, making it a pretty useful move. And one thing I really like about, since it has a lot of platforming, when you jump, okay, I think that's a bad example, but if you could kind of like see here, there's like a little marker as to where you're about to land. It's very helpful for platforming, and I'm kind of glad the people who made ReCore did this. It was either Comcept or Armature or both. But yeah, it definitely helps with platforming. Now, just to prove my concept with charge, I'm gonna fire at this one. Oh, that's my hit.
This door is missing its power cell box. The little thing must be around here somewhere.
Oh shoot! I missed my combo. There is an achievement you can you have to get a combo of 20. I think you could get like a combo of, you could get your combo as high as possible. And there is even an achievement for getting a combo of upwards to 40. I'm not sure if it's like 60 or whatever. Now these insects, don't bother firing at them. You can't really hurt them. They'll take you to the other room, or they'll take Mac, your dog companion, to the other room, and dead. Now here's where a charge shot can be really handy. Fire at the center, bam! Go ahead and dash through here because actually, if you don't make it through there in time, the door will close on you. So this is where dashing can come in real handy, and it's especially useful if you're in like mid-combat. Actually, is there anything down there? Not really.
Mac should be on the other side of this door.
Now, in order to get through this door, you need to use what's called an extractor. Do that. Aim at what you want to extract, push in the right stick, and play a little game of fishing. Notice the if you pull for too long while the core is trying to remain intact in there, and essentially your line will snap. I'm not sure if it damages you, but I don't think so. I think it just stuns you for a short bit. Oh, oops, thought I had an instant extract. If it... So yes, your allies can use lethal attacks, which if you notice above his life meter has there's these what are they called? They're like the lightning bolt symbols. The more symbols he has, the more often he can use them.
That's the last of them. Did you see their frames, Mac? They were all corroded. I don't know either, but
Now, since I have played through this game a little bit,
Another missing cellbot. Wonder what scared them all out of their sockets.
we'll need to try and find it. In order to do that, we need to have Mac search. Being that the dog that he is. Come on, Mac. Go ahead and uncover that thing. That's a good boy.
We won't hurt you.
Alright.
There. Feel better?
Essentially those things that... the cell bots, rather. They're like keys to doors.
I know, I'm here too. The power source must be close.
And I know there's... centipedes.
Watch out, caterpillar.
Satisfying. Yeah, that... yeah.
Getting some really weird readings from that power source. It's affecting the other bots somehow. My extractor should on this door, just like before.
Yeah. And instant extract.
Maybe my charge shot can knock them out.
We already know how to use a charge shot. I already described that. Now, essentially, when you extract cores, you will get the robot's cores. If you destroy an enemy without extracting, you will not get their cores, but instead you will get parts.
Power source.
But if you extract them, you will get their cores.
Grab it with my extractor.
Essentially, it's kind of a you kind of have to determine what you need more of. Do you need cores more, or do you need parts more? We'll get to that point later on. But of course, there are 6 different colors of core, each resembling the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. But there's also these prismatic cores, which that is one of them up there. They're like the power stars from Super Mario 64 and even the Galaxy games. Collect a lot of them to unlock new areas. So let's go take this one. And here's the first boss, Iron Fang. One thing that you could essentially do is if an enemy is kind of charging up its ability like that, you can use a charge shot or use your partner's lethal attack to stun him out of it. Alright, I need to... Uh-oh. That was close. There we go. Oh, poor doggy. And yet, Mac looks fine. Yeah, what we...
Guess the code's linked to the security system.
So, just to let you know, what we just went through was considered a dungeon. Case in point? Oh, it was not a dungeon, never mind. But essentially, the main idea with the game is that there's a whole bunch of exploration that we need to do. Essentially, you want to keep collecting, you want to collect a whole bunch of parts just so you can do a whole bunch of upgrades. But, of course, there are other kinds of collectibles, such as these audio logs down here. Of course, when you collect them for your first time, okay, I'm not able to hit the gap in there. When you collect an audio log, it will automatically play them. I have that feature disabled by default. But you can change that in your settings. Whoa! That would have been bad. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yes. You can change your, that setting by default. I'll show you where you can go ahead and change that. So hit start. Go, I believe it's over in options, yes. Gameplay and autoplay logs. Now, again, this is enabled by default. But I've set that to disable just so I don't have to hear them. I'll probably listen to them later on. Now that enemy had a shield. It was a lighter color in its health meter as opposed to what normal enemies have. You don't hurt the enemy quick enough, it will regenerate its shield. Essentially, lethal attacks and charge shots aren't as effective against shields. But of course, at this low level, you might as well use whatever you can. This right here is a health upgrade. If you collect a lot of them, it will boost Joule's health. You may not have noticed because that was a little quick. But essentially, as you progress in with the game, oh wait, no, I'm getting a little off track there. Essentially, her health meter just slightly increased. Yeah, I think it's a little more effective this time. Oh shoot! I lost my, missed my chance to extract. So yeah, don't be afraid to get Mac to charge towards him. Got him. Gotcha. Now there is an audio log up there, so we're gonna go quickly get that before we go into our crawler. Now I may not have said this, or maybe I did. I know I did that in the last recording before I didn't really like it. Essentially, I don't intend to get everything 100%, but throughout the dungeons, I'll try and get like every treasure that there is. Even if I have to return there eventually.
Let's get inside and see if this cord will turn the tower back on.
But for now, we're going into our crawler. Okay, we would go for about 20 minutes. Alright, so welcome to our home base.
Over to the workbench, Mac.
I mean, it's not much. Essentially, the main focus is our workbench. There's going to be a couple things we need to do here. We can look at the research and get some new parts, change our loadouts, a whole bunch of stuff. We'll go to our K9 and go ahead and get our leg all made up. Now, as you can tell by the materials section over on the right hand side, you can actually see that it requires a certain number of parts. Those boxes that we've been collecting, they contain parts that we can use to make certain parts. You know, they're called material. Just get out of the menu. Out of the menu. Okay. Okay, so now we can get into the core bot section and go ahead and equip that new part. And look at that. We just got ourselves a bit of an upgrade. Right. Now, of course,
Mac,
as
ready to help me fix that terraforming pylon?
of course, as we move on, you'll notice that with this, anything that any cores and shards and all that stuff gets transferred. So, but now this doesn't seem like a bit of a chore. However, if you look at your inventory, you don't have a lot of room for any parts. If you have more than 25, you can't get any more than 25 unique parts or cores. So make sure you come back often to offload. It's a general good idea. So, let's get out of here. And go find that pylon. Ugh, I'm great with words today. Yeah, since this is an open world, it's got a lot of traverse. It's got a lot of dungeons in here. What are dungeons? Well, they're essentially areas that you can go and find some treasure, more of those prismatic cores,
The next sector, Mac. Let's get going.
and even some more health upgrades. In fact, there's one right over there. However, if we look at our map, to quickly look at the map, just press the back button. And essentially, with this, we are nowhere near ready for that. But it is an arena dungeon. There are many types of there are a lot of main types of dungeons. There's your traditional dungeon, and there's a supply cache that I never even saw yet. It's over this way and to the back. Oh, why do I have a feeling it's up here? Oh. Oh, hello. Get out of there. Whoa, you decided to lag. Quickly extract the core. Essentially, the number right beside its health gauge represents its level. The higher the level, the more powerful the core that it can produce. Now we did get, and it does come in varied amounts of rarities. Let's go ahead and take a look at one for example. This one is a rare level 3 core. You get those from shielded enemies that are level 3. But of course, as we progress, and I shot my dog for no reason. Whoops. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you get hit by a lethal attack, you can either get burned, stunned, or even like get a slow effect. And you have to perform certain actions to get yourself out. Burning is not fun. Not fun at all.
I'll have to initiate the manual opening. Junk is buried in the sand.
go ahead and break that open. Yeah, those red and blue things. There's even like the yellow shards. I'm not sure if they're part of
And we're in.
the cores that you can get in there. Yeah, I think they're like broken down into shards. But I could be wrong. Ah, there's a yellow enemy. I want your core.
Stay alert, Mac. Core box in this sector. That structure Pylon's control center. Or what's left of it, anyway.
Okay. You gotta love these bug things. One thing I really like about the targeting system is when you target an enemy, you can tap on either left or right on the right stick to quickly change your target.
Are those canine frames? They don't look like any I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. Alright. There's actually... there's quite a few treasure up here. Of course, it also helps that you don't dash into a wall like I just did. Of course, since we're getting... If you're close to dungeons that you may either have found or have not found, then they'll be on the map. In fact, that's the one we need to go to. If you find a... Yeah, when you find... Like... Yeah. When you go to certain dungeons, they have certain requirements. Either having certain companions with you, be a certain level, or have a certain number of prismatic cores. If you don't meet any of the requirements, you can't get in. And I nearly missed a part. Sorry, material.
This door is all powered down. Wonder if I can use that core we found to give it some juice.
Yeah, we can.
Just right.
And we're in.
In we go.
Oh yeah, stabilize. That's the slow effect I was talking about. Alright, we're all
To
in.
get out of that storm, huh, boy? Alright, let's find the pylon controls.
And yet, how Joule can understand Mac, I don't know. Well, anyways, we're going to cut it here. So, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It'll really help me out. And I look forward to doing more of these ReCore videos with you guys. So until then, ciao for now.